factual books. And for me, I started with Alexander Solzhenitsyn. I was very interested in learning about the Bolsheviks and the Soviets because I think they are the most hideous people in the entire world. They brought every ill that we're fighting in society today. I actually think we're fighting communism in America today, and we're fighting socialists in America today because of the fact that we never really defeated the Soviets. Instead, we locked arms with them. I'm answering this question in a lot of different ways, but it was a very natural progression. It wasn't like somebody gave me a set list, but I hope to give people that information slowly, which is why I recommended as a first stop that book, Chaos. That book could make you read 30,000 different books because you're just so shocked at the audacity of evil of our government. Next person writes, I'm a 25-year-old woman who, once getting into university, was bombarded with the messaging that self-love is happiness, and I tried to fit in. It only made me hate myself more, and I tried to repress the desire to be a wife, be a mother, and be in a nurturing position. I was dying to give. My peers never understood and ridiculed me for not being into one-night stands and embracing the feminist movement. When did feminism become a front for narcissism? I'm now a Christian, found a church I can help out at, and a Christian man who shares my values of selflessness. Feminism also tried to convince me the Bible was evil, and as someone who never read it, I was inclined to agree because 99% of university peers were saying so. Has to be true, right? Let me say there's not one word in the Bible that is not the truth. I thank God for not giving up on me and revealing himself to me. Christ is king. Indeed, he is. And yes, once you look into the history of feminism, that's another thing. It's quite stunning to see that literally you had people, these communists that came to America and started feminism. They brought feminism with them. And it's shocking. It was a lot of immigrants. And I would say they came over between like 1880 to 1900, in that 20-year period, we got a lot of commies that came over and were suddenly all about birth control and the feminist movement, and they were mentors to Margaret Sanger. And like I said, the more you learn, the more you know. Isabella writes, hi, Candace. I'm a 14, almost 15-year-old teenage girl. I just wanted to thank you for what you do. My parents are atheists, and I finished my 2-year conversion this past Easter Vigil. I was baptized, had First Communion, and was confirmed. My parents are supportive of me, but are still liberal atheists. Thank you for shining light on all of these issues. I've had doctors tell me I should go on birth control for my acne. I said no, and my mom wasn't too happy. I've seen what birth control does, and I am not letting that happen to me. My mom wanted me to go on birth control. I think it was to almost get back at me that it goes against my beliefs. She's still not happy that I refuse to take birth control, but it's whatever. Anyway, God bless and keep you. And please pray for my parents. Viva Cristo Rey. I love this. I just love all of these comments so much. And yes, you only have one body, and I feel sad for your parents because they probably don't know the dark and disturbing history of birth control. And I will be bringing that to the public. I had shot all of these episodes on birth control when I was at the Daily Wire, and we never got to premiere them, but I'm going to reshoot them because it's very sinister. It is steeped in eugenicism. It is steeped in a desire to make women infertile. The real history of birth control, and I'm talking about every single one of them, no matter which birth control you use, whether it is the pill, whether it is the IUD, the history is so dark. It's terrifying. I mean, experimenting on women that were in mental facilities and knowing that these women were getting cancer and still being like, okay, we're still going to bring the product to market. Breast cancer, who cares? We're going to bring the product to market. Experimenting on Africans. Let me just stop because it's going to make me rant about birth control, and that's not what we need to do today. In fact, what we need to do is we need to read one more comment. Last comment from Pink Med. I hope I don't hurt or kill Candace. She's sharing so much truth that I'm scared something will happen. We should all pray. Thank you, Pink Med. Definitely pray. You know, I have accepted, I know people, like I said, if they want to kill you, they're going to kill you. I mean, they've killed so many people, sometimes in broad daylight, you know. JFK, you just got shot in broad daylight. So I don't think about it too much, and I just know that ultimately what we are here to do is to tell the truth. You stick with God. I know that this life isn't it. That's the beauty of being a Christian. I know that this life is not it, and it is far from it. And I guess as everyone has been saying, Christ is king. All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow for a brand new episode. But they had to die. So yeah, if that's what your concern is, if you're worried about camps, we did that. If you're worried about ethnic cleansing, we did that. Don't even get me started on the camps that we forced our own American citizens into following Pearl Harbor. Yep. that's a thing as well. Of course, you remember that. The Japanese, some people weren't even Japanese, they were just Japanese looking. And we went ahead and we put them in camps after Pearl Harbor, and we made them stay there until the end of war. So don't let that be something that you now, because we're going to have to fight them eventually. It's referring to the Soviets that trained that person that I just showed you, who were utterly sadistic and mass murdering Germans for no reason other than the fact that they were speaking German. They hadn't even voted for Adolf Hitler, had nothing to do with anything, but they had to die. So yeah, if that's what your concern is, if you're worried about camps, we did that. If you're worried about ethnic cleansing, we did that. Don't even get me started on the camps that we forced our own American citizens into following Pearl Harbor. Yep, that's a thing as well. Who were completely guilty of nothing. They were innocent. Here's another clip from that documentary. Take a listen.
The pyramid method was when four were thrown next to each other, and four then diagonally on top of them, and then another four until they were quite high.
Good morning.
And then not always, but every so often the militia climbed on top, and they danced on the prisoners. No one came away from this unharmed.
You know, Candace Owens be stirring up a whole bunch of bullshit. How y'all doing? Insert Sweet Star Kim, how you doing? Miss Rita, Jason.
All under the direction of Solomon Morel. He was a particularly sadistic individual.
What's up?
You might be thinking, sure, something must have happened to him. He must have faced some consequences.
Y'all ready?
You'd be right. He did.
Wake and bake.
In 1996, and this is according to his Wikipedia page, Solomon
Wake
Morel
and
was
bake.
formally indicted
If you're not waking and
by
baking,
the Polish Public Prosecutor's
if you're not
Office.
420
The
friendly,
indictment was later amended to include
if you're
war
not
crimes,
trying to
crimes
live
against
the
humanity,
American dream.
and communist crimes, because he was a communist.
Oh, this is the part I wanted y'all to hear right here.
The latter charge was added in 2000.
This right here. Just listen. I am on something right now. I want y'all to listen.
All under the direction of Solomon Morel. He was a particularly sadistic individual. Now you might be thinking, sure, something must have happened to him. He must have faced some consequences, and you'd be right. He did. In 1996, and this is according to his Wikipedia page, Solomon Morel was formally indicted of genocide by the Polish Public Prosecutor's Office. The indictment was later amended to include war crimes, crimes against humanity, and communist crimes, because he was a commie.
Listen.
The latter charge was added in 2004 and constitutes a specific crime under Polish criminal law. So in 1998, Poland requested that he be extradited for the trial, but Israel refused. Yeah, that's where he was hiding out, in Israel. And so Israel sent a reply to the Polish Justice Ministry from the Israeli government that said that they would not extradite him because the statute of limitations had expired on war crimes. So you can put, Germans into a pyramid, innocent civilians, you can watch them suffer, you can murder them in mass, and I guess statute of limitations can expire. That's all I'm going to say on that, because Israel is, of course, our greatest ally, the most moral everything in the world. Do you know who else agreed with those Czechoslovakian civilians that the things that were done to the Germans were utterly horrific? General George Patton Jr., you're probably familiar with his name because he was a very decorated U.S. general in World War II who led the Third Army, both in France and in Germany. Well, post-war, they appointed him as the military governor in Bavaria, and he led denazification efforts, because that's what we're doing. We're trying to denazify the territory. It's a great effort. But then they say that as he was leading this, he became, quote-unquote, increasingly erratic. PBS states that in April of 1945, he was removed by Eisenhower from his leadership of the Third Army for making inflammatory remarks concerning the denazification policies. What were those policies? He said, quote, "We may have been fighting the wrong enemy all along, but while we're here, we should go after the bastards now, because we're going to have to fight them eventually." It's referring to the Soviets that trained that person that I just showed you, who were utterly sadistic and mass murdering Germans for no reason other than the fact that they were speaking German. They hadn't even voted for Adolf Hitler, had nothing to do with anything, but they had to die. So yeah, if that's what your concern is, if you're worried about camps, we did that. If you're worried about ethnic cleansing, we did that. Don't even get me started on the camps that we forced our own American citizens into following Pearl Harbor. Yep, that's a thing as well. Of course, you remember that. The Japanese, some people weren't even Japanese. They were just Japanese looking. And we went ahead and we put them in camps after Pearl Harbor, and we made them stay there until the end of war. So don't let that be something that you think we're not capable of. But then you move on to the experimentation. Yes, of course, that's been embedded into our minds. The Nazis experimented on innocent people.
Listen.
Candace.
Listen.
Come on, that's the difference. They experimented on twins. I mean, some of the stories, by the way, sound completely absurd. I mean, like the idea that they just like cut a human up and then sewed them back together. Why would you do that? Literally, even if you're the most evil person in the world, that's a tremendous waste of time and supplies.
Candace
just slice a person in half and sew them together. That just sounds like bizarre propaganda, but let's just go with it. Let's say that that's actually...
Candace is pretty, but she got some ugly ass hands. For real.
We're here thereafter. What was Operation Paperclip? We took all of those top Nazis...
Listen, dang.
in half and sew them together. That just sounds like bizarre propaganda, but let's just go with it. Let's say that that's actually true.
Listen to this.
Okay, that experimentation is the thing that sets the Nazis apart.
Operation Paperclip.
Well, why did we bring them all over here thereafter? What was Operation Paperclip? We took all of those top Nazi scientists and we brought them to America. I wonder why we did that. Maybe for a little more experimentation. Have you heard of Dr. Sidney Gottlieb? Have you ever heard of the CIA? If you think experimentation is unique to the Nazis, you need to wake up. Oh, but Candace, the Nazis murdered people with the special needs. You heard of Planned Parenthood? They literally tell you to abort your children if they have special needs. You learn that in the school system.
Yep.
And in terms of experimentation, I invite you again as required readings. This book, Chaos, man. We're talking about this specific operation that took place under the directive of LBJ, who was also a monster, a monstrous president that we had. And this operation was called Phoenix. And I'm just going to read you just a couple of sentences here. Their attempts were sometimes even more unhinged. In 1968, CIA scientists at the Bien Hoa prison outside Saigon surgically opened the skulls of 3 prisoners, implanted electrodes on their brains, gave them daggers, and left them alone in a room. They wanted to shock the prisoners into killing one another. But when the efforts failed, the prisoners were shot and their bodies were burned. Yeah, it's an operation where we just were mass killing civilians, which we do a lot. But there, of course, if we do it, it's different. It's different because we're not literally Hitler. We drop bombs on entire populations. We firebomb Christians. We drop a nuke on praying Catholics. And if you know about it, you get screamed at by the propagandists in the West. Knowing about it is the crime. The crime is not actually dropping a bomb on praying civilians in Nagasaki. That's not the crime. The crime is not firebombing people through Ash Wednesday in Dresden who were civilians, children. No, that's not the crime. The crime is you knowing. It's me knowing. That's the real problem. And I got to stop knowing these things. I got to stop knowing about Pol Pot. I got to stop knowing about the Cambodian genocide and knowing that, of course, there were people that did worse things throughout history. Especially as a Christian, I have got to stop talking about Henryk Yagoda. They get real upset when you talk about the Bolsheviks. Do you want to know why? Because the Bolsheviks were never brought to heel. The Bolsheviks never had to face trials. There were no Nuremberg trials for the Bolsheviks. In fact, many of them came to America, and many of them are in positions of power right now. And that's why they get real angry when you start looking into history, when you start recognizing that they are intentionally telling Christians to shut up about the Christians that have been killed all across the world. They get very uncomfortable when you know stuff that they did not put into your book when you were in middle school to traumatize you into compliance of believing that the only bad people ever, there's only 2 of them, by the way, Putin and Adolf Hitler. So to those people, I'm just going to say, spare me. Because I'm not going to stop talking about real history.
Don't stop
I'm going to educate people that follow me about real history, because it's the only way that we're going to prevent these psychopaths from doing more psychopathic things in the future.
That's why they say
if you're looking for people that behave like literally Hitler, it ain't me, buddy. You got to start examining your own government.
That's all I'm going to say
on that topic.
That is true. This girl right here be cooking up some shit, man. In my 50 years of living, I done seen our government experiment on us in prison, like with my own two eyes. And I done seen our government experiment on people in society with my own two eyes. The more I watch Candace Owens, she is a great insight, and she do some hard work and studying. That girl is on some shit. She's pretty. I don't like her hands, and I don't like that she's married to a white man. That white man can never love that black woman genuinely. And that's a fact. No other race man can love that race woman genuinely like that race man can. And if you don't believe that, then that's on you. I mean, that's why I don't date outside my race. Well, I do, because, you know, I'm an Indian. And, you know, I be trying to find a pure breed like me, but it's kind of hard because, you know, I'm a dying breed, you know. Push that like button. Yeah, I'm Generation X, so you know how that go. Generation X, we almost out of here. Remember, it's X, Y, and Z. Ain't no such thing as a millennial. Millenniums. What the fuck? Ain't no such thing. I keep telling y'all that. It's Generation X, Generation Y, Generation Z. Then they go back and start all over. Alpha, Beta. Come on, man. How dumb can you be? But they let the lying media, the media, tell people they implanted that word, you know, millennials, millennium, like that ain't even a fucking real word. Y'all motherfuckers be believing shit that don't even exist. And ain't no such thing as a generation of millennials. The fuck? Like, and they still be saying that shit. I be like, y'all dumbass niggas. Hey, how y'all doing? Push that like button if you got any intelligence, if you're an intellect. Like, cause I'm an intellect. See, I can teach you some shit. I can teach you some definition of words, and then I make you reframe the way that you think about something, because once you really understand the definition, you'll stop accepting the bullshit that they keep throwing at us. You know, I am worse than Candace Owens. My knowledge is more stronger than Candace Owens because I'm older than Candace Owens. You know, you can learn a lot from an old dummy. I swear to God, y'all can. But a lot of people don't like me. Do I look 50 years old? Say, hell no, you don't look 50. Nigga, you ain't got no gray hairs, no nothing. That's because I plucked them motherfuckers. But anyways, hey, God is good. God is great. And for all y'all 12 people that's in my feed right now, do me a favor. Just push the like button so we can get into the content of the context that I'm about to, or should I say the context of the content that I'm about to present. Yeah, how y'all doing? You said that's some bullshit. It is some bullshit. We went and got all those Nazis from Germany and brought them to America. They traded on Hitler and sold Hitler plans to the Americans. The freeway, the military defense system, that freeway system, that was Hitler's intelligent idea. Like, that freeway system y'all ride on thinking that y'all can travel from state to state, city to city, Americanly free. No, Cerritos. Let me tell you something. No, Cerritos. That is a military defense system. And whenever they decide to push that button and call martial law and shut that bitch down, they don't even drive on the concrete. They drive on the side and in the middle with they all-terrain vehicles. See, that ain't made for vehicles. That is, they made to be blowed the fuck up to stop people from getting places from here to there and there to there. But y'all don't know nothing about that shit. Y'all study martial law. And then for anybody else, how y'all doing? I love you too. I hope your day is having a good day. Did you know that the government been experimenting on black people in prison for years? Like, I used to be an experiment test dummy. I know for a fact. They tried to make me take all kind of pharmaceutical medication. Like, I'm really, the medication ain't came out of my ass yet. Like, I've been praying every day. Like, have it came out yet? And it haven't came out. But this is shit that they put in my body 20 years ago, and it still haven't fully came out. But I'm working it out through therapy and rehabilitation. And God is good. And push that like button. You don't know who I am? I am one of the most famous stand-up comedians that don't nobody know about yet. They know about me, but they don't know that I'm about to, raise up out the woodworks again. And I'll probably be one of one of YouTube's greatest or some shit like that. But I am a real stand-up comedian. But before I was doing stand-up, I was famous on TV. I was already there. I know y'all know who I am. I know you seen me on TV. Yeah, I was on Fox. Yeah, Channel 11, Fox. Yeah, Cops. Police Scariest Car Chasers. Yeah, I was on 2 episodes. I was famous before the internet. And, my high-speed chase was like 1997. That was like right in the midst of the creation of the internet. So I really wasn't internet famous, but I was like reality famous, like TV famous. And a lot of people know who I am. I've been on that show, Why Did You Do It? Like, why did you do it? Like, they was asking me, why was I on a high-speed chase from the police? Because I was scared they were going to beat my ass. And guess what? They caught me and beat my ass. They kicked out my teeth and shit. Yeah, they fucked me up. They sent me to prison, put some fake drug charges on me and shit. Yeah, they stumped me out. Like, I tried to run and get away, but they caught me. And they beat my ass. And that's the consequences, or that's the repercussion, the consequences. That's what happened to you when you run from the police. And that's why I ain't got no sympathy for a nigga that get caught running from the police and they get their ass whooped. Or the police run up on them. They didn't take off running before they got there. And they catch them and they get them down to the ground and they choke them out. I can't breathe. I ain't got no sympathy for no George Floyd ass niggas. How y'all doing? My name is Snaggapus. Y'all like my Lumineers? Yeah. I got these from 3D Dental Clinic. And you should have seen what I looked like before I got them. Lord knows I needed some. Oh, God. Boy, let me tell you how I actually got these. I was driving down the street the other day, like 3 weeks ago. All my fans will tell y'all this. And I rolled my window down and spit it out the window. And my teeth flew out the window. I was like, what the fuck? And I slammed on the brakes at the same damn time. And I jumped out in the middle of the street. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. I jumped out in the middle of the street, looking in the middle of the road for my teeth. And you ain't gonna believe this shit. When I jumped out the car, when I jumped out my motorhome, see, I was in my motorhome, and I jumped out my motorhome. I'm looking in the middle of the street. The car came by and it ran over my goddamn teeth. I'm talking about this, ran them over. They was in little bitty shattered pieces all over the middle of the road. I still picked them motherfuckers up. You was not gonna believe this shit. The power of YouTube. Man, I went on YouTube crying to my fans, and they donated me some money to get me some 3D dental Lumineers, and they helped me. And they said, Snagg, when you get your teeth, that when you start to blow up, we just want you to give us our money back for helping you get some teeth. So if y'all can help me, please, by all means necessary. My name is MrSnaggapus, the comedian. They call me Mr. Snagg now. So we talking about Mr. Donald Trump's American dream. I am a black Republican. I am, I'm motorhome homeless, but I ain't homeless. I got a motorhome. I own my home. It got a motor in the front and I can drive it anywhere. I woke up this morning in front of the white lady house and I was just, stretching. The sun was shining and she came out on the porch looking all crazy and shit. I said, hey, neighbor, how you doing? She goes, you ain't my motherfucking neighbor. What the fuck you doing in front of my... Hold on, lady. This is your house. But this is the American streets. And I am an American bitch. And I pay taxes. And why the fuck I can't be on my streets in my motor home in front of yours And you just mad because you can't get in your and pull off like I can, bitch, with your house on the back. How you doing? Push that like button. My name is MrSnagg. They call me Snag. And I speak reality TV, reality life. I served 17 years of my life in Mississippi State Penitentiary. And I tell people all the time that I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if I wasn't a runaway slave. Like, I took off running. And when they let me out of Mississippi State Penitentiary with my golden seal, and they said all debts was paid to society, and I ain't owe nothing, they don't owe me shit, I just took off running. I ran all the way to California. Yeah. I was a weed head in Mississippi. God damn it. I got to California, and I'm a patient now. So I'm able to smoke all the, I get all the medical kind of, what they say, this is my pharmaceutical medication now. This is what my doctor prescribed to me for my mental, symptoms and stuff that I be dealing with. But please just follow me, like me, help me get back on a comedy show somewhere, like a stage. I need to be doing stand-up comedy again. Like, I'm an actor. I done been in movies. I know y'all done seen me on TV. I told y'all I was really on Fox, Channel 11. They used to broadcast my show, my episode, like every other night. And they used to use it as a police training video all over the United States. So the police know me very well. And it's fucked up because when the police pulled me over, I ain't like the rest of y'all niggas. I already know what's about to happen. They finna call the SWAT, bag up, all that shit. Because they know who you is when they read your tags. But anyway, once they identify the driver and it lines up with the tags, who is me, they gonna be jumping out with their gun. Get out the car, turn off the car, roll the window down, put the keys out. Have you ever seen when the police pull a nigga over and they get on the intercom and they say, roll the windows down, turn the car off, take the keys out the ignition, hang them out the window, and drop them? Oh, that's because of me, nigga. That's because of me. I made nigga history, driving police, procedure history. Oh, man, that is a real episode. Look me up on, you want me to pull it up right now and show you niggas? Like, I am on real TV, Fox, Cops. Like, y'all see my episode. And I only got 9 likes. I had 56 people in here. I got kind of radical with my speaking. I think I started cussing and ran off half of the Christian people. But I'm a radical Christian myself. What you say? Miss D-Lo! Hey, baby girl, let me acknowledge some of my people. If you my people, I'ma acknowledge you. If I ain't never seen you before, it's like 50 y'all in here right now. So if y'all just now joining this team or understanding that I've been on YouTube since 2009. Like, I've been on YouTube since 2009, and I just got up to like 10,000 subscribers. Like, I'm like a new old ass discovery, like for real. Like, I done been on YouTube with some famous ass YouTubers, and just because you work with big YouTubers don't mean that energy gonna transform to you. Like, y'all know Auntie Fee. Auntie Fee, that was my baby. That was my auntie. Me and Auntie. Yeah, that was my auntie. Like, she blew up on YouTube. She showed me YouTube, how to be famous in YouTube. What happened if I ever became famous on YouTube? YouTube would send for me and give me a whole staff and send me to YouTube studios. YouTube studios. See, you got to be really big to go to YouTube studios. They ain't. Man, I know all kind of shit. I can be one of the biggest YouTube stars, and YouTube could be making money with me, but they've been shadow banning me. Like, every time I go live, I don't get no more than like 10 people. Ain't that about a bitch? Miss D-Lo, how you doing? Tommy! I don't know who this champ is, but I like him. Thank you. God bless you. I ain't even showed y'all my real life yet. Y'all think I'm a slum bum, homeless, bum ass, nothing ass nigga. Listen, man. Listen. I represent LA, baby. LA all day. Yeah. Even though I tell you, man, it's dangerous as hell in LA. You do not want to move to LA, especially from another city or another state with a pretty ass woman. You wanna know why? Nigga, you would get strong arm robbed in LA for your bitch. I got at gunpoint robbed for my baby mama and got shot at. And got shot like trying to get away. Like, y'all better, man, don't take no pretty ass. Y'all from the country trying to move to the city, we trying to explore the new city. Like, don't do no shit like that with no pretty man, brother. Let me explain to you. You would get a strong arm rob for your old lady in LA. That's what happened to me and my baby mama. My baby mama got robbed. Nigga at gunpoint. This my bitch. Oh, nigga, you can have her. I'm a bitch ass nigga when a nigga got a gun in my face, and I done been in prison. I done served 17 years in prison. And you know, I tell people all the time, you know, that's why I look so young. Now I'm like 50 years old, but I ain't got no gray hairs. Like no gray hair. Look at here. Look, I even got baby edges. Look, I got all my baby edges and shit. How y'all doing? My name is MrSnagg. I am a real stand-up comedian, actor. I know y'all done seen me in movies. I ain't in no real movies. I'm like in a B movie. And have you ever seen that movie, Sexual Chocolate? Chocolate City, that's the name of it. Chocolate City. I'm in Chocolate City. I know you see me in Chocolate City. Look. You ain't see me in Chocolate City? This is a Mississippi Nike outfit right here. This ain't a California Nike outfit, but this is a Mississippi Nike outfit. So if you notice anything, how you doing? I got 50 people in here. Right now I'm gonna pray. I need all y'all to close y'all eyes and pray with me, because I am a radical Pentecostal Christian from So-So, Mississippi. You know, have you ever heard of So-So, Mississippi? S-O-S-O. That's with a comma right there in Mississippi. Like, beer is illegal. We got a dry county. Beer is illegal. But we got spirit stores all through that motherfucker. Like, you can drink spirits all day, but you can't drink beer. Not beer. Now, you can't have no beer where we from. We don't sell beer, So-So. But you can have all the spirits you want. How you doing? Push that like button. My name's Snagg. I'm from So-So, Mississippi. So-So, they don't give a fuck about them niggas. Push that like button. Don't nobody like me right now. I'm just happy. I'm just happy because I don't know what I did to get 50 people in my feed. I lost them though, shit. That's usually what happened. I lose my audience because they don't understand me. They don't want to give me a chance to understand that, you know, I do got mental issues, and I'm verbally how do you say? I'm verbally honest about it. Like I publicly announced to the world that I got mental issues, and people still don't support me. But then I seen them support this special need white boy yesterday. This motherfucker 65 years old, and the fire truck pulled up. They spent 2 hours at this nigga house giving this nigga, he put him on the news and everything. Man, I felt some type of way about that shit. I'm more special than that nigga. And the fire truck ain't never came up and offered me to get in and get a ride. I'd have been on that motherfucker like, put on. Like, am I the only one? Say I'm crazy as hell. I did ride the little yellow school bus when I went to school. My mama told me, you know, it was a reason why I had to ride the little yellow school bus. Because that was the only school bus that came into my neighborhood. She was like, baby, you have to ride that bus. I'm like, Mama, I don't want to get on that bus. She said, baby, you got to get on it. I'm like, why, Mama? Because that's the only bus that come into our neighborhood, and I don't want you walking 12 miles to school. You might get hurt or kidnapped by one of them white folks. Okay, Mama. Have you ever, did that ever happen to you? Like, you had to ride the little yellow short school bus to school? Because that was the only bus came in our neighborhood. You know, they only sent us a little bus in the black community in So-So where we was from. And it was like 10,000 kids out there. But they sent that little bitty bus. I got my brother. I have mental issues and other things. in the same way, though. Hey, but let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question. Reality, in reality. Do you take medicine? You take the medicine that the doctor told you to take? I just want to know. Look at my cool wood glasses that I found. And they got blue tints in them. They say you look like the police, Snag. I ain't the police. I ain't the police. How you doing? How you doing? I am so thankful right now. I really want to pray that y'all stay in here with me for a second. I'm finna reveal something to y'all that I shouldn't be revealing to all these type of people that I really don't know. This their first time in my house like that. Lord Jesus, please, I'm finna show these people my life. I hope they don't get upset. I hope they don't feel no type of way. I ask you, Lord, that you ask them to support me and come on. I just let y'all know, even though I got these sunglasses on, I got my eyes on and we praying. So I just ask these people, Lord, to stay in here and let me show them something. I can change their lives. I can probably make them feel a lot better by the end of this video. And my videos shouldn't last no more than 30 minutes, Lord. But since you got so many people in here, we gonna override that duration today. I usually override it anyway. I usually stay live for like 2.5 hours. And then I only have like 12 people. But now I got like 50, Lord. I want you to help me keep them. Amen. Okay. All right. Now that I prayed and y'all prayed with me. Oh, I'm a Rastafarian Pentecostal Christian. Like, I hope y'all understand my religion. Don't think that you can't smoke and connect to God and pray at the same time. Like, I really believe in my religion, Rastafarianism, is that, you can't even connect to God unless you smoke. Yeah, like, we ain't gonna talk about my religion right now, because religion and politics run off a lot of people. And just because I'm a black Republican, a black Republican, like, I represent the party that the black people supposed to be represented in, like, and people don't like me because I'm an American. I put my American issues first. How you doing? Push that like button, Mr. Goodwrench in the house. Hey. It's better than Thorazine. It's better than Seroquel. It's better than them goddamn hound dog shots they was hitting my ass with. Like, thank you, God, for blessing me. That medication ain't came out of my ass yet. Lord, please, y'all bless me. I need help, and I need all the support. Alcohol. Man, alcohol is from, you damn right it's from the devil. Damn right alcohol is from the devil. It releases devilish spirits. That's what they don't just say that is, yes it does. Man, I had a girl the other day chilling with me, and she was drinking on alcohol, and this girl got aggressive with me. She told me I had my glasses on. And she was like, "Oh, I love a black man with glasses." For real? And she kept on drinking. And she was like, "Oh, you just look so handsome with them glasses. I love a black man with glasses on." For real? I took them off. I'm like, shit, because I ain't liking your attitude. You crazy as hell. You need to put them damn glasses back on. You don't look good without your glasses. I'm like, bitch, these ain't even real glasses. These are sunglasses. Put your glasses back. I'm like, you need to go. You need to get the hell away from me. Like, I mean, this woman went slam ham off talking about these goddamn sunglasses. I need to put them back on. I look better with my glasses on. Do I look better with glasses on? I just want to know. Can I get another like or two? Glitch. Glitch in the system. This dude is a comedian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, every comedian in the game know me. Usually, y'all don't know who I am yet. You can look me up on Google. You'll see me. I've been shadow banned. Y'all know, I was telling y'all way back in 2018 that Steve Harvey was gay. Now it done came out. Him and Puff Daddy been puffing on each other. Y'all thought I was playing? Oh no, it's man, y'all ain't seen the new transcripts in Puff Daddy case? Oh my God. Beyonce was there. She was there. She was watching. Push that like button. Unforgivable. There's a lot of things in society that's unforgivable, but we still forgive. Because we forget about it. If you forget about it, you'll forgive it. Yeah. You know how many people don't hurt me and I done forgot about it, and I might as well forget their ass. I ain't thinking about it no more. Push that like button. She probably videoed it. Yeah. Hey. Thank you for the like button, man. Thank y'all for coming in. For anybody that don't know who I am, I just asked y'all to watch a couple of my videos. I got some thousands of videos on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2009. You be like, why this nigga's just now being discovered? But I need support from all my black community, my Latino community, my Puerto Rican community. I love Puerto Ricans. My Mexican community, my Latino community, my Filipino community. I love Filipinos. They're my people. How y'all doing? Filipinos are like the black Asians. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Man, I love white folks. You wanna know I love some white people, not all white people. I ain't Muslim. I don't think all white people are devils. But I did study with the Muslims. I done studied with all religions. I tell y'all, I done joined every church that it is in America. Like, I done joined all these religions. But I was a Rastafarian first, and I just added all the rest of them to the back end of it. I like, all religions is like a piece of fish. I ain't gonna lie. All of them got good meat. You just gotta know how to spit out the bones and put it all together. That's all you gotta do. Push that like button. All religions got good things, But that's what's wrong with the world. Everybody got their own perceptions. Everybody think that everything that they do is better than everybody else. Everybody think that their religion is better than this religion. Everybody think that their car is better than this car. Everybody think that their house is better than this house. You know what I mean? That's why I think my house is better than all y'all's. And mine is on the back of a damn truck chassis. I just think, if I came across $1 million right now, y'all know what I'm gonna do? I'm finna buy some land, build a homeless shelter, but I'm gonna buy myself a nice RV. You damn right. I'm gonna be living the life. The life. That's all I want. Shit, I don't even want the 40 acres, nigga. I just give me 20, and I can help about 10,000 black people and build another. I think I'm the only black comedian in the world that want to open up a homeless shelter with their money, like, for profit. I ain't opening up a non-profit homeless shelter. I'm opening up one for profit, a luxury homeless shelter. Nigga gonna pay for my shit like coming to a hotel, but at a sufficient cost. Like, shit, nigga, you can get this motherfucker for, $40 a night. You can't get no room, no luxury hotel room and 3 meals before you check out. Yeah, everybody got to check the fuck out every day. Like, but it's going to be for profit, nigga. We going to make some money. Have you ever thought about it like that? You letting all these white folk make money off these niggas and shit. We can make money off these white folk that's trying to make money off these niggas. Like, fuck with me. I'll show you something. I come from the streets. We can make money. But anyway, they don't want people like me, black men that's been incarcerated all they most you know, youthful, juvenated lives where I could have been way more productive when I was in my 20s doing this shit. Because I had the same mindset I had then. I was just trying to sell cocaine to fund my finances, to make it happen. But now, my finances is funded by pure authenticity, what we call, in my life, I call nothing but, what do you call when you getting honest money? What's the word I'm trying to say when you making a lot of honest money and one time, like honest money, and it's just coming in ruthlessly, like you selling crack cocaine. Like my hustle like selling crack cocaine, but everything I'm doing honestly to God knows. I ain't even selling nothing. I'm just using my two hands. Like I swear to God, I get the person in the room and I take my two hands and then the person pay me. It's like some magic. Like I swear to God, like and it's amazing. It's some amazing shit. Like I tell people, man, like my career that I have a career. I don't have no just a job. I have a career, and I just use my hands like some magic shit. Just my hands. And in reality, like my physical hand, well, it do touch them sometimes, but most of the time, it don't even touch them. I just be around their head, like, I just move around their head, right? And boom, at the end of that, moving around their head, they pay me. And I make a lot of honest money. And I didn't think when I was a kid that nobody tell me I could be making this type of money, honestly, in America. You said your pharmaceutical. No, man. Thank y'all for pushing that like button. I lost my audience, but I know my authentic audience is here now, because that's usually what I have, about 8-10 people in my feed all the time. Miss D-Lo still here. Hey, baby, that's all that matters. Them people probably went to go get some more people. Yeah, Snag, you good with the haircuts. But I make honest money. I don't rob nobody. I don't try to manipulate nobody. I ain't selling nobody no poison. I ain't doing nothing but I just motion my hands around people's head and I get paid. It's amazing. But God blessing me, man. Y'all know I've been praying for all the people that been watching, for all the people that like me, that love me, that know me. Y'all know I've been praying. And the Lord is answering my prayers. I swear he is, Miss D-Lo. If I told you, and I was so excited, and I was so into the blessing yesterday that I didn't even get a chance to show y'all. Like, but the Lord answered my prayers. And he showed me what I need to be doing now. Like, and I don't, you know how sometimes some people be fighting. You know, they be fighting their assignment. They know what they gotta do, but they can't. And then God show it to them. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't understand. Miss D-Lo, when I say it, when I tell you, you gonna love it. It's just like this is like a reality part of my video. Don't think that all the shit that I talk about, things that we talk about, is bullshit on here. It's yeah, the Lord sent me a barber. I got a new barber that I'm working with. And it's just, you know, I didn't think I can teach nobody how to really cut hair until yesterday. And I taught a person who barely can speak English how to cut hair. If you can count to 12, if you're willing to listen, I promise you, I can teach you how to cut hair. Now I got confidence. I know I can do it. I was talking shit at first, but now I can do it. How you doing? Push that like button. You said right on time. Yeah, because I was so getting stressed out. I was getting depressed. You know, it's just like, you know, people don't understand. Like, even though I have fun, I got full control of my environment. I'm happy. I'm happy within myself. It's like, do you know how boring it is to stand in a room by yourself for 5 years? Yeah, I have an audience, but now I'm talking about physically in a room by yourself. That's like me being in solitary confinement. I know it's cool. I can lay there. I'm straight. Ain't nothing but time gonna pass by. But time is the essence in life, man. And time ain't, nobody got time to waste, man. I want to live, man. I want to go to the beach and be able to just go out on the beach. Do you know it costs money in life just to go to the beach and go out on the beach, chill, relax, enjoy yourself, and then come home? Do you know how much money it costs just to do that one activity in life? And you can't do this activity in life if you broke. None of your bills, you got bills to do. You ain't got no gas. You don't know where your next meal come from. Like, how in the hell can you live life and you ain't got no money? Like, it takes money to live. It ain't been a day in my life that I've ever lived that I did not have to spend no money. Like this morning, right now, at this moment, I ain't spent no money yet, right? But I'm about to, because I'm hungry as hell, and I'm finna go out to breakfast. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'm gonna get me some steak. Nah, I ain't gonna get no steak. I'm gonna get some pancakes, some hash browns, and some eggs. I'm trying to steer away from meat. I'm trying to be more like a preservative. Like I'm a pea vegan. Like I'm a vegan, but I eat pussy though. So it's like I'm a pea vegan, but it's more like, yeah, I know meat. As you get older, when you eat meat, it kind of make you feel some type of way. I do. You know what I mean? Trump. King Trump gets hyped for the third term. He gonna go for the third term. Boy, the media boy, y'all don't understand. Have you ever read? Go read the Constitution entirely. The old thing. Go read it, dog. There is a clause in that Constitution that says Donald Trump can run for a third term. They not showing y'all that. Snag, your breakfast be less than $15. LOL. Sometimes less than 10. But I only eat one good meal a day. And I need to stop that shit because I done lost a lot of weight. Like, I lost a lot of weight when I lost my teeth. Like, but I was losing weight before that because my teeth was already fucked up. So now I gotta get back. Like, I'm finna buy me some food stamps. And I'm finna go to Costco and buy me like 1, 2, 3 cases of Ensure. And I'm gonna drink 3 Ensures a day. And I'm gonna eat 2 good meals a day. And I'm gonna gain me some weight. And I'm finna go buy me some multivitamins. I think somebody told me, say, Snag, you need to start taking vitamins. You 50 years old, nigga. You need to. That's why you skinny. But I don't want to get like, ugh. So now I gotta, I'm finna start using my. See, I hooked in January. I started a 24-hour fitness membership. And I ain't been to that motherfucker yet. What's the month? January, February, March, April. Man, it's April. And I ain't been to the gym yet. And they been charging my credit card every month. $50. Damn. That is $150 I ain't used yet. I need to go to the gym. I'm finna, but see, 24-hour fitness got the jacuzzi. They got the hot room. They got the sauna. They got the pretty white girls running through there with their tootsies out. I'm going to 24-hour fitness. And I get to see my 24-hour fitness. I can wear my Trump hat in there. And I be getting attention. Because, you know, when I take off my shirt and shit, like, I got abs. I got abs. Like, I got a 12-pack. Like, fuck a 6-pack. Y'all niggas, y'all smart. I got a 12-pack with 6 more ribs that look like muscles on the side right there that's showing, like, man, I got it going on, nigga. That's like an 18-pack, nigga. If I flex that way, nigga, you can see on this side, it'd be like 18 of them over there. Push that like button. Don't nobody like me. I don't know why. I think I could be a likable person. I could be marketable. You know, I gotta get me some, you know, a team. You know, it takes a team. No matter what, every comedian has a team. And now that all these niggas, see, they ain't proven to be what they supposed to be, right? They really ain't funny. That's why all their careers is starting to decline. Like Kevin Hart. Man, Kevin Hart finna be at San Manuel, nigga. Man, that's the most ghettoest damn casino. After that, it's over with. Shit, you might as well go to Vegas and get you a residency or some shit. What they call that shit? When them comedians, like, I wouldn't mind. You can give me a residency and, no, I ain't going to Vegas and get no damn residency. My damn baby mama stayed there. That'd be too much like a goddamn dream come true for that bitch. Hell no. I'm gonna stay right here. They build a casino here. It'll be my residency right here. How you doing? Push that like button. Yes, Snag. Get you a sock. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a sock and tummy cake. You damn right. Shit. I'm gonna get me some Ensure this time. At least that'd be a meal in a can. When I ain't eating shit, I can drink me a damn Ensure and keep going. You know, I survived off of Ensures for about, I think, about 7 weeks. When the police beat my ass and kicked my teeth out, they broke my jaw, right? So I ended up, they tried to, you know, make it up to me. They started feeding me Ensures and giving me, like, you know, I had a liquid diet, so they call themselves, you know, trying to look out on me and shit, you know. They gave me some real, you know, they was like, we could buy you the Equate, the great value version, but we gonna get you the expensive version, because, you know, we have a little compassion for you. I'm like, damn, that's the way white folk feel, man. Like, but go on and give me some Ensure, man. Y'all broke my shit. Y'all broke my jaw anyway, so it is what it is. You need some vitamins. I know I do, Miss D-Lo. I know I do. Man, I seen a motherfucking 3-year-old little girl yesterday weigh more than me. Scared the shit out of me. How big is that little girl? Oh, she's about 205 pounds. 205 pounds at 3 years old? Oh my God. 205 pounds at 3 years old. With clothes on, I weigh about 118. Butt naked, I'm about 110. This baby was almost 2 times bigger than me. Push that like button. That's all right. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hey man, people get mad at me because I own my life. I live the best life that I can live every day with the little nothing that I have. Like, I survive. Personally, I survive with less than $5,000 a year. That's how much money I spend on myself, survival-wise, in 1 year. You know, a lot of people. How much you live off? And in 1 year, how long can you survive off 5,000? Like, I survived for like less than that when I was homeless in LA. Oh my God. What the fuck were you doing? What are you doing? Push that like button. I'm finna show y'all something. We finna go somewhere. I need some coffee. I am so hungry. I don't know what to do right now. Oh my God. I think I need to turn my TV off. Democracy now. Market on the guard. What's on the news? Same bullshit on the news right now. Push that like button. Show me some love. Thank y'all for following me, watching me. Hey, I still ain't got my car running. I gotta get my car fixed. You see the power when you own your own energy. You can do what you want to do. When I realized how much it costs to run that generator a day. Electricity, regular electricity is cheaper. Because if you gotta buy gas, because it take about $16 to fill it up. $16 a run. It really ain't expensive, but you be spending about over $200 a month buying gas just to keep electricity running. And you just, what's up? Good morning. Push that like button. Oh, y'all thought I was that's what happened. That's why I'm a black. This is why I'm a black Republican. I'm a black businessman. Oh my God. God is good. God is great. How y'all doing? Push that like button. What's good, brother? Love from Chicago. Chirac in the house. I'm actually waiting on one of my brothers to pull up from Chirac, Chicago now. Eat breakfast. He don't show up in the next 5 minutes, I'm finna go. Straight black, no sugar, no cream. Black coffee. Folgers. No sugar, no cream. Black coffee. Y'all like y'all coffee black, no sugar, no cream? I like mine black, no sugar, no cream. Have you ever created something before? Like created something from scratch? Have you ever built something before with no blueprint? Have you ever created something out of nothing before? I asked that question because I want to show y'all something that I built, that I made with my own two hands, and I had zero education, skill set, mindset to build, but I built it. I built this. I built this. This is a custom-made receptionist bar, and I put a fireplace in it. I built this from scratch. Scratch wood. Matter of fact, I went to the scrap bin at Home Depot and bought a lot of the wood out of scrap, like scrap wood. You know, the power of what they say, imagination, dreaming, believing, thinking, seeing something before it exists. And this is one of the most coolest bars that was ever created. I built this. Every piece of wood, every corner, every angle, every dimension, every trimming on it. I built it. Push that like button. I just asked, have you ever created something before? That's something that I created from scratch. Push that like button. I created this shop right here from scratch. Y'all see me build it? I really built it by myself. Then nobody want to help me because I ain't had no money to pay nobody. This is it. Let me tell you something. Ooh, man, this coffee tastes so good. Push that like button. Y'all know what's going on right now? I like this vibe right here. Thank you, Paul George. You ain't the singer, are you? Paul George in the house, y'all. Well, just having that type of name, man, I know you done had a lot of women in your life. Yeah. But personally, we couldn't be friends. Because I always say that's one of them, you know, never trust a man with two first names. Like my grandfather taught me that. Never trust a man with two first names. Never trust a black man with no beard and mustache. Okay, granddaddy. Like my granddaddy taught me all that shit when I was a kid. You know, he said, Paul said, no. But if you was, man, you go to the South, man, you know how much pussy you'll get? What's your name? Paul George. George Paul. What? For real? Where your guitar at? Did I hear the chirp of a smoke detector? You know, I don't want you to make me feel like my mind is playing tricks on me. Like I'm hearing voices and I'm hearing shit. So I'm disregard your question. Cause what you heard was a nigga about to haul ass. That's my feet. If you ever heard a nigga about to take off, like that's a nigga for. I got that nigga. I'm ready to take off on your ass. That's my feet, nigga. Fuck you mean? That's my my skirt at? Skirt? You ain't never heard a nigga skirt off before? Shit, I skirt when I take off running, nigga. Nigga, you be like, what the fuck, nigga? You better take, nigga. You better follow lead. You never know, nigga got them skirting abilities, nigga. I don't know about the rest of them, nigga, but when I'm taking off on the air. I'm gone. How y'all doing? Push that like button. You ain't never noticed that? You living like Trapper MD, the real TV show. That's another guy that do that. Now I see that's a barber. No, this is my barbershop. Nigga, you didn't know. You thought I was a bum, ass nigga, a nothing ass nigga. No, sir. I am a highly skillful master barber, man. I've been a licensed barber for 30 years, and I truly lived the barber's dream. This is reality, like TV. I don't know who I'm projecting. I'm just projecting myself, my life. One day, somebody gonna get a wind of it and be like, oh, money. I'm gonna go invest into this nigga. This nigga ain't got nobody. He ain't got no managers, no nothing. He don't know shit. We finna make some money off this nigga. Like I one day, somebody gonna light bulb gonna pop up and gonna turn on, and I'm gonna have so many white folks behind me. So all these niggas gonna be on the side of the streets looking like, what the hell going on over there? That's Snag. Oh, y'all didn't know who he was. Man, that nigga been famous. How y'all doing? Push that like button. And you open today? I'm open 7 days a week, 16 hours a day. I start taking appointments as early as 5 in the morning, and I don't stop till 11:30 at night, 7 days a week. And I think in the last 5 years that I've been open, I only missed like 4 days. So I don't think nobody in the world work harder than me. Like no barber. Like, no. When most barbers are asleep, rolling over in the bed or sitting at home with their feet cocked up watching Netflix, I'm in this bitch getting it by myself. Like, but it's cool though. God put me in a position to be able to offer an opportunity to brothers and sisters to make more money in this industry than they ever done if they come work under my wing. I done already built it, and it's flying. I'm flying. I'm doing good, but I just can't get nobody to come along, you know? I can't get nobody to join my team. I can't get nobody to help me to, you know? Can't get nobody to help me, man. I need some barbers, but the Lord blessed me with a barber. I was working with her yesterday. She just graduated from school, and she came to me before she went to school. And I told her, I encouraged her to go to school, not to do the apprentice program. And she went to school. Now she's about to take her test in a couple weeks. And she's getting the feel. She's real good. She's locked in. So I'm gonna take this one barber, fresh out of school, and I'm gonna train her, teach her how to be a better barber. And hopefully that's gonna inspire somebody else to come in. But other than that, I have chairs available. They don't have to pay booth rent. And they ain't got enough, you know. A lot of people can't bear the responsibility of paying booth rent. So I have a system that will build them up. And when they get to that point, and I know it, when I know they ready to pay booth rent, if they can afford booth rent, I let them get booth rent. My booth rent started $500 a week, and see, they can't afford that. I make $500 in one day, so they ain't trying to make it like me. They can't pay booth rent and just come and go as they please and do what they want. Nah, they gotta come on in and join the team and build the business and help me get on. When they get on, I get on, they get on, I might release them into a booth rent situation. But right now, I'm just, I ain't giving away shit. If I let somebody come in and booth rent, they gonna expect walk-ins. I'm not giving you no walk-ins if you want booth rent. You gotta have clientele already. Now, if you want booth rent and you're trying to build clientele, now you can pay me a little bit more and I'll help you build your clientele. But other than that, money is money, business, business, bullshit, bullshit. You know what I mean? So people don't understand that. I've been a licensed barber for over 30 years, so, and I done worked at a whole bunch of bullshit barbershops. Like, and it's crazy. The reason why I call them bullshit, because if they wasn't, I'd still be there. And so when it's all said and done, nobody touches my hair. That's cool. But I bet you if I touch your hair, you won't let nobody else touch it again. So whoever been touching your hair, if I get a hold to you, they'll never see you again. Push that like button. If don't nobody like me, then nobody care. You don't like yourself. Who cares? Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Hey, you better understand that, man. This world is a don't nobody care world we live in. Don't nobody give a fuck about your feelings. Nobody give a fuck about what you got. Like, nah, they give a fuck. How you doing? Push that like button. Show me some love. All right, it's that time, y'all. I'm not playing. I'm just saying. I'm not playing. I'm just saying. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I haven't gotten a haircut in a year, mister. You can call me MrSnagg, man. Captain, I don't even want, man, some people got names. I just realized what your last name was. I thought your name was Captain Crunch. But his name is Captain Crush. Are you in social? What social? What is social? You talking about Penny Social? I do make Penny Social. I'm actually finna start promoting Penny Social. Because Penny Social used to be the black people's community stone, gossip corner, where that was the only place black people could communicate and gossip for like 10 seconds and buy some Penny Social. They was like, Penny Social used to be a penny a cracker. You get a cracker with a little Penny Social on it for one penny. That's why they call it Penny Social. And people will stand at the stand and socialize for a second before the white man see a whole bunch of niggas gathering and we all had to break up. You ain't never heard of SoCal, Southern California. It's a play on crunch. What's crunch? You talking about the amps, the amplifiers? I used to have a crunch amplifier back in the days. That's them cheap motherfuckers. You can get them at the Slauson Swap Meet. I don't like crunch. I like false gate. I really like kicker. Kickers are nice. Kickers a lot better. You know what I'm talking about? My name can crush is a play on a Cape Crunch. What's a Cape Crunch? Hold up, I'm kind of slow. Let me read that sentence again. My name can crush is a play on Cape Crunch. You must be from Africa. This nigga, now he gonna put Captain Crunch. Oh, man, we got another African in here. You got to be from Africa. You got to be from Africa. From Cape Crunch. You mean Captain Crunch, bro? I understand. I'm slow, man. Now I catch on. Dude, my name is a play on the cereal name. Captain Crunch ain't never had a crush on nobody. Nigga, I've been eating Captain Crunch for 50 years. Captain Crunch on that bitch by himself with a spoon in his hand, nigga. Fuck you mean? What's wrong with this nigga? Talking about he in the play. Like Captain Crunch on TV busting plays and on bitches like, what's up, baby? My name Captain Crunch. I got a crush on you. I got a crush on you. I'm busting this plate. I'm busting this play down, bitch. Like, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm just saying. How you doing? Brother, as much as I am a practical, concerning politician and current administration dismantling our democracy, truth. No, the fuck it ain't. Dodge is doing what the fuck Doge supposed to be doing, Nick. Dismantling all this motherfucking goddamn government misspending, nigga. You understand that? All this goddamn government misspending. Y'all spent $50 million on condoms. I want my motherfucking refund, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Wrong with this nigga? Man, this man right name is Elijah. Somebody named him after somebody in the damn Bible. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where y'all niggas come from? Push that like button. Hey, Miss D-Lo. There go my baby girl. Miss D-Lo, if nobody else follows me is stronger. I love Miss D-Lo, y'all. Now, if I had all these people come in every time I went live, I think I done started some shit. They gonna come. Some people subscribe to my channel. I got about 20 good subscribers out this video. And I wasn't supposed to been live. Miss D-Lo told me, said, Snag, you need to stop having them long ass videos and just make them 30 minutes. I've been trying to stick to the script, Miss D-Lo. Condoms and baby oil. You damn right. All right, y'all. I gotta close this video out. No, man. That is Mrs. D-Lo. She is married. You telling me that that's a man? You telling me that that's a man? D-Lo, Miss D-Lo is a man? Man, you better not be telling me no shit like that. Man, you just hit me with some murder shit. You telling me Miss D-Lo is a man? And she married to a man? What's going on? Miss D-Lo, tell him you not a man. You wasn't born a man. You are a authentic woman. Paul, the way your face changed after reading that. Man, no, man, don't tell me D-Lo stands for down low. Mr. Izzy's down low. Don't tell me D-Lo is a shim. She trying to be a him. Like, no, Miss D-Lo, no, that's an authentic married woman, man. And if it ain't, then my perceptions fucked the fuck up. So you telling me, Paul, man, these people that came in here and then started exposing Miss D-Lo. Oh shit. You telling me? Oh no, man. Miss D-Lo, come on, man, please. Identify yourself. We ain't going no further. We can't go no further together until you identify yourself, Miss D-Lo. Miss D-Lo's an authentic. No, she's an organic woman. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can't tell me that. She not. Miss D-Lo. D-Lo is my name, shortened, ha ha ha. Shortened for down low. Down low, down low, ooh, down low, down low. Gotta keep it on the down low, down low, down low, down low. Gotta keep it on the. Say Miss D-Lo ain't what you thought she was, snag a puss. What the fuck is going on in this world? I don't know, but I'm about to investigate. And I gotta find out if she's a girl. Miss D-Lo, please tell me my perception of you ain't finna change. I don't know where that shit came from. That was an improv R. Kelly, Miss D-Lo song. Miss D-Lo, please. Everybody want to know who she is now. Now she got niggas calling my phone and shit, coming to my barbershop. You telling me this nigga is coming to my shop over another nigga? Oh, man, I'm finna fight, nigga. I gotta start working out again. Oh, shit. Can somebody help me get up? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whew. Nigga, I gotta give me some vitamins, nigga. I can't even do 3 goddamn push-ups. Like, goddamn. Shit. I can't even fight Miss D-Lo. Man, goddamn. Can I get some help? I need some help. I gotta start back working out. Miss D-Lo. Miss D-Lo. Mrs. D-Lo, please. Man, Miss D-Lo got a husband that'll kill y'all niggas, man. Y'all better leave Miss D-Lo alone. Pimp down. Pimp down. You know, Miss D-Lo. The hell going on? All right, man, we gonna end this video. Man, damn. Man, hell no. I'm finna go eat, man. I'm finna go eat.